Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, I'm your host, Mrs. M. And if you haven't, make sure you click the link below. That way you can subscribe to my channel and not miss out on anything you need to scale your business to 6 figures and beyond. Wow! So in this video, stay tuned. Definitely stay to the end because I'm going to share with you what I'm going to have in my GovCon Lunch and Learn on Wednesday. Every Wednesday, I do a free GovCon Lunch and Learn with the purpose of sharing with you things that you can do to reach 6 figures even now in 2025. But in this video, let's get started. I'm going to give you the 5 top states and what industries are spending money right now in 2025. Ready? Let's go. Number 1 is going to be Virginia. The state of Virginia spent over $100 and something billion in 2024, and they're still spending. So the state of Virginia is definitely one of the ones you really want to look at. So make sure that you know what they're spending money on, which I'm going to share with you in a minute, and make sure that if you're wanting to spend money with the state of Virginia, that you have all the requirements that are needed. All right? The next state is going to be the state of Maryland. The state of Maryland is going to be not the state of Maryland, the state of Texas. The state of Texas bumped and knocked Maryland out, and the state of Texas is the number 2. So the state of Texas is number 2 when it comes to them spending over $60 billion in federal government contracts. The third state is going to be California. Yes, California is this third state. They did over $60 billion as well. They were a little under Texas, but not far behind. The fourth state is Maryland. Still one of the ones we call DMV, DC, Maryland, Virginia area in the state of Maryland. They also spun around $50 or so billion in federal government contracts. And the fifth, which we're going to say it's not a state, but the fifth place is going to be what? Washington, DC. That's right, Washington, DC with the fifth state. So what does that mean? That means that if you are living close to these states or you don't mind registering, where and how you are located has a lot to do with how you win contracts. Not every state is equal, especially now. But there are lots of opportunities, not just with federal money, which I've always said, but with state. Don't forget to look at the opportunities for winning government contracts in 2025 on a federal level, state level, and county. I did all of them. Do not leave any money on the table. Now, what are the top industries? You ready? Defense, no surprise. Defense is one of the top agencies when it comes to, or industries when it comes to spending money. The next one is going to be tech. Technology is going to be number 2. And the third thing is construction. Now, we want to think outside the box. Maybe you're not a tech person because your business supports tech. Maybe you're not into anything that you think with Department of Defense. That could be anything from uniforms to working on the base to doing landscaping for one of the many bases. So do not just think, just like straight out, kind of look outside the box. And the third thing, I'm quite sure you probably have something to do with when it comes to construction that maybe your company could be involved in, from roofing to landscaping to janitorial to doing renovations. There's so many areas of these 3. Now, if you're not in one of these states, or if you don't feel you have anything to do with any of these industries, do not fret, because I'm going to talk about even more opportunities on what you can do when it comes to federal contracts in 2025. But I told you to stay to the end. I was going to tell you about what I am going to go into on my GovCon Lunch and Learn this Wednesday. I'm going to talk about set-asides. Yes, set-asides. They are still going to make us money. They're still relevant and they're still popping. So make sure you don't miss out on my GovCon Lunch and Learn. I'm going to talk about, are they at risk, and what set aside is my absolute favorite. And I've gotten the numbers from a lot of agencies, very current numbers on what they're going to be spending money in each one of the categories on federal certs, from women-owned, veteran-owned, 8A, Hub, and one of the ones I'm not going to share with you right now, but they're spending money like you wouldn't believe on this one cert. So I look forward to seeing you. Click the link in the description below. That way you can join me for my GovCon Lunch and Learn every Wednesday, 12 noon Eastern time. I keep you on there for about 30 minutes. I'm going to go into great detail and you get to talk to me. But if you'd really like to talk to us sooner, make sure you reach out to us at 407-986-8228. Once again, 407-986-8228. Look forward to seeing you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.